Good morning. We're pulling up on the job site of our newest Old South Barn project. You see this nice big red behind me here. We're fixing to work on this. We're going to be making some repairs on this barn. We've got some rotten timbers in it. We've got some boards missing. We've got to do a little jacking on it to sure it up a little bit. But what we're going to do is give longevity to this great old relic of the past. Over to my right, beyond the tree lines, is Little Creek. So we're right down here on Little Creek at the Big Red Barn, making it happen the Old South way. What we've done today is taken a side shed that stuck out about 16 feet from here. This used to be an old post right here. And what's right here is the original part of the side shed of this barn. But it's gotten in such bad condition after Hurricane Michael. We had trees. Drop your hand over here, you'll see the trees that we've taken down, the lumber that we've taken out of this barn already. This part here was in disrepair. There was nothing that really could be salvageable. The posts were rotting off at the ground. The tin and the roof was coming down in a big V. It ended up with all the rain on the roof, making a big gully down in the back. We went on ahead and set our post in here. That's where we wanted it at. Put up our ledger boards up here at the top to hold the rafters from the side shed rafters coming down on the ground. And that's giving us this chance now. We've gotten all the tin off to be able to get the rest of these old posts that was here in the beginning out of the way and continue to take a look at these old pine boards on this wall. It really don't get any better. I have measured these. These are a full inch and a quarter in thickness. They're random width, but they've been inside, shielded from weather all these many years. Just don't get any better. Also, take a look at this latch that's on this door right here. This appears to be blacksmith forge. Very simple design. In this case, it's nailed on, but it's working, getting the job done. And it's got a very simple yoke down here on the end that I'm sure a pin would have gone through. Little signs like this we find all over this building that help shows the uniqueness and diversity of life here on the farm. Here we are on our job site. Got started here building our doors. This is one laying here on the ground. The other one is completely destroyed. They have a lot of bulls that live out here. They told us in this pasture area. So fixing this wall up, making a really nice heavy set of doors is going to help when the cows come in and bump up against things. What we've done is we went on ahead and built the doors, just the frames on the ground, put them up here, put bolts and lag screws in. Then we've got a little strip of wood right here that's just a spacer in between our doors.
clamp them together so that we can keep everything straight, because what we're running into on this is the bar dips in, it comes out, it's unlevel everywhere. So we're having to make the doors fit level in an unlevel hole. Not only do we like doing repair jobs and restoring the past, especially here in southwest Georgia, but we enjoy rebuilding exactly what was here when something has gotten rotten and deteriorated and gone. You'll notice this old door here, they did a lattice type work out of some 1x style material, and believe you me, this door right here is very, very, very heavy. What we did was we went to our sawmill, took some pines that we had, cut them up, made the same boards just like here, very breathable for the livestock purpose that it was in the days. We wanted to build it exactly the way they had it, so it kind of continues to flow with what was here. And when they repaint all this one day back red again, everything will blend in just like it was from the past.
We're in our second week working on this old barn, and we're right on the north side of the barn this morning. And what we found right alongside of this door opening, this post is absolutely gone. Probably started out with termites, but what we're seeing and what we have here is a lot of rock. We've got a lot of water that's been coming down in here and is actually etched away, and you see without any effort. Not only is the post split, but I'm also moving it here. We got a jack up underneath it right this minute. This post is sitting on a old, looks to me like a 6x6 seal. And right this minute, that seal is practically sitting on the ground. Now there is a foundation rock down there, but the whole thing has sunk over time, as well as I'm sure the dirt out here in the field part has washed down and come over here on it. We've got to take this post out, no good, and we're going to replace it with a post that we have cut ourselves to kind of mimic some of the other posts and replicate some of the other features that we see throughout this barn. That way we'll have a good side to hang the door back onto. And I'll show you what we've done. This is a smaller broadhead axe. I actually got this from a friend of mine. His daddy moved here from Indiana back in the later 1800s, and this was his. You'll notice it's nice and flat on this side. This side has the bevel to it. I've taken a lot of time to sharpen it real good. What we're doing is, because this is the flat side, this is the area that I'm chopping on. I'm giving us a flat edge right here, so when we put this up against our barn, we got a nice flat edge for everything to rest on. We got our log, our new log going in right here to replace the one that was rotten that we talked about earlier. Just beating it into place. We're trying to be careful with this bottom sill down here. We're going to be carrying this upper beam, this tie beam that runs from one side of the barn to the other. It is put together with a half lap going here, but it is one continuous beam. And we've also got a notch on the back side. I don't know if you can see that or not, but this notch right here that we milled into the back side, we're trying to get it to go up underneath that split beam that I showed you a little earlier in this video. So when it's all said and done, we're going to be accomplishing 4 or 5 things. Keep up. Well, we're coming to an end of our journey here at the Big Red on Little Creek. I wanted to point out to you that we have taken the old lattice doors and taken them down. We've realigned them, resized them to fit back in this opening the best that we can. When I say the best that we can, we've got a building that's not square, we've got a building that's not level. It leans out sometimes, it leans in sometimes. Try to get a happy medium to make things work. One of the things our customers really wanted was to retain as much of the original as we possibly could. So these two doors we chose because they were the best of the four. And here's a new post that matches some of the other ones that are in, so now we've got a solid and stable side to that side. This post was okay on this side here as far as being solid and intact, and it's an old hand beam post, still here, and will still be here for another 100,000 miles. If you take a look above me, you see a brand new loft door. Now on the opposite end of this building, we were able to save and repurpose the old loft door and rehinge it down there. On this end, we've created a brand new loft door, and we crafted it out of rough cut sawn pine. And most everything that we do on these old buildings, we use the rough cut material because it better matches what is original and what is always here. We've hinged it, we've got a nice latch on the inside, we got new hinges and nice latches on the opposite end of this barn. I think we're well on our way. All we were to do here on this particular building was make repairs, and we made the repairs necessary for this building to last a little bit longer. There's a lot that can be done. It would be a great building to restore, but for now, repairing is all that this building will receive. And once they repaint it red, it'll be good for another 100,000 miles. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Old South Barns, and check us out on our website at oldsouthbarns.com. See you later.